I'm gonna wait for you guys to get in. Hello everyone. Hi Stella, Chloe, and Robin, Roland. I'm trying to name everybody. You guys are coming in so quickly. Hello, Jack, Blondie. Hi everyone. Let me know if you guys can hear me. The camera's a bit further away from me than what it normally is, or my phone camera. I hope you're doing well today too. Oh my god, hi Elizabeth. Have a wonderful day at work. Thank you for tuning in. So this mug is actually my sister's. We have 22 likes. I love, we're already starting with angel numbers. I love it. Okay, so I'm actually drinking some hibiscus tea right now. I invite you to drink whatever you want to drink. As you can see, it's a little bit different. We're going to be doing some cozier vibes today. I've got some incense that we're going to be lighting. I don't know what that bell is, but I thought that was pretty magical either way. And today's live, we are going to be reading chapter 9 of my twin flame book called What is a Twin Flame Soulmate? The beginner's guide to identifying and navigating your twin flame journey. And chapter 9, so the reason I'm even reading this chapter is because of one of the previous lives. You all just came through and I said if we get up to 10 likes or 10,000 likes that I would read this whole chapter, and you guys got me up to like almost 20,000 likes, so that's amazing. Hi James, so good to see you here. Okay, so chapter 9, and today, you know, we're not gonna go too crazy. We're not gonna do a get ready with me. I'm literally in bed. I have my coziest blanket over me. We've got tea. I'm gonna light some incense, and Bubba is here. He's just chilling over here. He's just laying down. And then I have my little plushie back there. He's an Elvis Stitch. He's a relic, so you already know we have to keep him. But let's light an incense. This is the Go Away Evil Eye. And funny thing about the evil eye, I didn't know this until recently, but I'm Argentinian, and the evil eye, like the little design of the eye, comes from Argentina. I didn't know that. Maybe it was appropriated because, you know, Argentina be like that, but as far as I know, that's where it comes from. And hello to everyone who is joining in. I'm just gonna light the incense, and then we're gonna get into reading the book, and then I'll do a little Q&A session at the very end for you guys. But for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Soledad. You guys can call me Sol. I'm a tarot card reader. I've done over 500 personal readings this year. I specialize in love readings, and specifically twin flames, soulmates, and karmic cycles, right? But twin flames specifically. Oh, this smells so good. I haven't opened this one yet, but is the book you wrote, I would love to, even if Soledad is a book you wrote, I would love to get it, but even if you didn't, I'm interested. Yeah, I wrote this book. I wrote this, I helped design it. You know, I have some people who helped me co-create it, but this is my baby. This is the project I've been working on all year. And I was going to say something else. Oh, I also do past soul life regression readings. That's been really fun this year, doing those. But yeah, so let's talk a little bit about this book. If you are an OG follower, you know that this book has been out. Oh, hey, Sharon. I always feel like I suck at pronouncing your name, but hi, so good to see you. Okay, so yes, of course I remember you. So the book, Twin Flames. This came about because not only my own experiences and the research I'd done and the journey I'd been through in the last 2 years, but the the overwhelming just confirmation that I've been getting from talking to other people who are in true twin flame connections through the work that I do and through connecting with other psychics here online. So this has really been a big project. I'm not a book designer, so I had to get a lot of help in getting the design done, the research, you know, there's a lot that goes into making a book that I didn't realize, right? But this book specifically is different than the other books online, because when I was first starting out and going into this whole twin flame, soulmate, attracting love, manifesting journey, the books that were out there, they really only talked about people's personal experiences or a collection of experiences, and the information all around was just pretty scattered. And no, the book is not published yet. It's going to be finally out in January. So next month, this book will be out for purchase. Right now, we're doing the final edits and getting some stuff done. This is not even the full copy. This is just a sample copy. That's why it says not for resale. And there's issues with the cover. There's issues with some of the design. There are things that need to be, you know, done. But thank you, Mandy. Oh my God, Samurai Cuties is here. Hello. Thank you for joining me. Okay, and back to the book. I did try to do a pre-order, but honestly, girl, there are so many. If you've never done something, even if you have the best plans in the whole world, there are things that are going to come up that you just don't expect. Unexpected delays, right? Things that you don't foresee. And so because of that, I stopped doing pre-orders, because I didn't want you guys to get excited for a date and then the date to have to be pushed back, and then I'd have to refund you guys. And so because of that, I stopped doing pre-orders, because I didn't want you guys to get excited for a date and then the date to have to be pushed back, and then I'd have to refund you guys. This is a tracking journal. I provide practical tools, affirmations, meditations, prompts to help you, exercises. I merge psychology, physiology, and theology as well, right? Because we go into ancient religious theories, and we really break down how this theory of twin flames and soulmates came to be from ancient times all the way up to the turn of the 21st century, or the 20th century, and now the 21st century, right? So this is really more of an informational guide to help you track your journey. Anyways, now that we have that out of the way, let's read chapter 9, because I know you guys are so excited for me to get into this. And so right now, the first version of this book only has 11 chapters, but in the new version, there is going to be, I believe, 15 chapters. So we've added on where I think information was missing to help you guys understand the journey better. And instead of saying, oh, I'm just going to release this and then come out with a better version later on, maybe I will come out with a better version later on, but for right now, I wanted this to be a complete guide. I didn't want it to be like half-assed or missing certain things and you have to go out and buy more books. Like, I wanted this to be the guide, right? And yeah, so there's going to be a lot more chapters. But chapter 9 right now in this first draft of the book is called Now That You Have a Twin Flame, What Now? What's Next? And we break it down into 5 sections. The first section, we talk about swiftly achieving union, so how you can get there. Step 1 is getting clear on what you want. Step 2 is aligning. Step 4 is not really a step, but we talk about the unsung hero in this whole step of, or in this whole journey of aligning and asking for a twin flame or a soulmate. And then I even give you some affirmations. So that's kind of the last section, and we're going to go through all of that right now. So this is on page 81. Hopefully it's right, because we got the page numbers a little mixed up. So hopefully this is right. Oh, here we go. In this chapter, we're going to add on to it. So I'm reading you guys like the first draft. This is not the final draft. So when you do decide to purchase this next year, it is going to be a lot more informative, and we're adding on, we're not really taking much away, we're just adding on to what we already have. So yes, even if you feel like you got a lot from this, just know that the final version is going to have even more, right? So I'm actually going to get closer to the camera. But I don't know, I feel like I should get closer to you guys. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. And we'll do a Q&A session about twin flames. You can ask me any questions about twin flames at the end of me reading this chapter. So yes, let's do it. Chapter 9. And it's over. Alright, so now that you have a twin flame, what now and what's next? Well, now is the fun part. The ball is in your court. You are the creator of your own reality. And if you feel that this experience is not your focus in life or in this lifetime, then that's totally okay. No one is going to be mad at you for choosing to dismiss the twin flame journey. Not even your spirit guides, God, or the universe. Remember, your spirit team, your angels, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, are all beings of unconditional love. So they want to be a part of your life no matter what you do, and of course only if you choose to involve them. So that's a big disclaimer, is I know that a lot of people get very frustrated in these kinds of connections, and they can become very obsessive and all-consuming, and we'll talk about why that happens in the rest of this series that we're doing with Livemas. So yeah, don't forget to follow, because we're going to go deeper into these concepts and more about what you would experience in this journey. But don't let this be an all-consuming thing for you. If you feel like the label is too much, if you feel like you're focusing on a specific person or a specific situation and it's driving you crazy, it's time to step away. This is your time to detach, right? Okay. To the point of this I misread that. It says, the point of this incarnation is not to hurry and find your twin flame, but to go at your own pace. If you choose not to pursue this twin flame journey, you are free to make that choice with no repercussions. And if you choose to change your mind later on, that's completely okay too. Don't stress over it. Doubt is part of the process. Everything is aligning for you the way that it's meant to. However, if you are eager to bring this union into fruition because you're feeling called to embark on the twin flame journey, then keep reading, because you will need all the help that you can get. Very true. Although a lot of people will say it's a very isolating experience, and I think it's true to a certain extent. It is very isolating in the sense that maybe your parents or your family or your coworkers, or your brothers and sisters, the people closest to you, if they're not experiencing this, they may not understand it, and they're going to try to give you the best advice that they can give you for, based on the experiences that they have had and what they think is best for you. So don't let that deter you. There are resources like buying books, getting psychic readings, talking to a psychologist, or therapist, counseling. Like, there's so many resources outside of somebody who won't understand this experience, right? Just know that a lot of people, this is a very rare connection. A lot of people aren't meant to experience this. So just wanted to let you know, although it can feel isolating, there's so many ways that you can connect with other people online and connect with services and information that will help you understand this journey much better and make you feel less lonely. And that's part of the reason why I wrote the book and the motivation that I have to finish this book and to release it to you guys. It's really to help you, right? Because I've been there. Swiftly achieving union, how to get there. So you've chosen to bring in your union, and not only that, you want it to come to you as soon as possible. Well, you're at the right place, because I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in 2 simple steps. And guess what? The good news is you've already mastered step 1. Well, you're about halfway there. But of course, like anything in this life, the process is not black and white. So there are steps in between the steps. Don't worry, I'm here to guide you and draw out your roadmap. So let's dive into step number 1. So step number 1 is getting clear on what you want. So if you've already decided to continue reading this book and you want to bring in that union, then that is perfect. That's step number 1, right? So I go further into the book and I say, just like any desire you may have, you have to get clear on what you want in order to manifest it into your 3D reality. So manifesting a twin flame is no different than manifesting a soulmate, a divine counterpart, true love, true divine love, okay? The manifesting process is nearly the same thing, right? There's just a few caveats and a few experiences that are just rare with twin flame connections or different outside of soulmate and twin flame connections, right? Or if you're comparing the two. There are many manifestation methods like journaling, visualizing, 369, vision boards, etc. It doesn't matter which method you choose, or even if you choose multiple methods to manifest. The point is to let the universe, God, know, whatever you believe in, your spirit guides, that what you desire is, or let them know what you desire, and remind yourself of your goals each and every day. I would recommend a combination of journalizing and visualizing, especially before bed and the first thing when you wake up. Dedicating time to your spiritual being and desires at least once a day will allow your subconscious to bring in opportunities for advancing towards your manifestations. It's perfectly fine to advance at your own pace. Remember to celebrate even the little wins. 1% progress is still progress. So don't kick yourself down if one day, you forget to journal, or you forget to do your 369, or you don't look at your vision board all day. It's fine. Life happens. As long as you're putting in the effort consistently, you will see the results, right? And that goes back to like the compound effect, right? That's a wonderful book if you haven't read it, and just the theory of the compound effect is amazing. But anyways, and also if you're investing, if you are into investing in general, right, you know what the compound effect is, because it's one of the first things you learn when you get into investing. The main objective in this step is to get on. Did I write that wrong? See, this is why the book is not out yet, you guys. The first objective is to get your mind. Okay, there we go. The main objective in this step is to get your mind on board with your desires, as all growth and change starts with the self. This is why it's so important to make a conscious choice to want your manifestations and to continue to make this choice until your manifestation comes into life. And I'm going to share a simple manifestation exercise right now, but before we continue reading, this is so important. And we're going to talk about raising your vibration along with controlling your thoughts and your desires. And this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff that was missing in all of the twin flame content that I was seeing, right? This is so important too, because if you don't understand manifestation, if you don't understand the laws of the universe, if you don't understand where these concepts came from, how they've developed over time, how are you going to understand your own journey, right? How are you going to put into words or without judging yourself and feeling like you're crazy? So I just wanted to say that is super important, is getting your thoughts in check, giving yourself a routine, focusing on your spiritual being, getting mentally strong is all super important. Okay, so a simple manifestation, writing, and visualization exercise would be to write a list of qualities that you want your twin flame to embody. You can get as specific as you want to write down about your twin flame, what they generally look like, what they would smell like, what kind of career they would have, right? And this is for those of you who don't even know what a twin flame is. You're just getting into manifesting divine love of any kind, right? A soulmate, a twin flame, whatever is meant for you on your path. Then make sure to ask yourself why you are desiring these qualities, how you would feel if you were with someone who had these qualities, and what your day-to-day life would be like if that person was around you. So when I was first manifesting love, before I had even met my twin flame, I was in a relationship with somebody that we weren't really aligned. It wasn't a bad person at all. I just started to realize, okay, well, these qualities I actually don't like in a person, as you do in any relationship, right? And I started, I'm not going to give away exactly what I wrote, but I ended up choosing 2 specific careers that I wanted my twin flame to embody. And I didn't even know what twin flames were. I didn't even believe in them at this point. So I said soulmate at this point, right, in my journey. This is way, way in the beginning, a few years ago. And so I'm going to answer your questions later. Sorry, I got a little distracted. But I ended up saying, you know what? I want somebody who's very disciplined. I want to be with somebody who wants to build community, who is extroverted, because those were the things in my life that although I possessed, I struggled to be consistent with, because I felt the environment and the people that I was around didn't really push me or challenge me to stay consistent, right? So I wanted somebody that I could look up to. I was like, I don't even mind if they're older, because I would love to learn so much from them. Yeah, start your list right now. So to me, I was like, for example, I would really love somebody who had a life experience that I never had. Maybe they travel a lot for work, but I wanted them to be very service, like humanitarian, right? I didn't want them to just travel for like money. I wanted them to do it to go help other people and to experience people's hardships. And I wanted to have really interesting conversations with them. And intellectual conversations. So I wanted them to love reading or writing and things like that. So that's kind of the person that I wanted to attract into my life. And that's what I wrote down in my journal. I wish I still had that journal, because I would literally show it to you guys. I just journal a lot. I have like 10 journals. And then I burn them, or I just get rid of them. But yes, so that was kind of my thing. And so those are just examples to help you. You don't have to limit yourself or put yourself in a box, because let me tell you that manifestations are crazy and how accurate those people. When you get clear on what you want and that you don't focus too much on it, like they better be this exact person, you will be surprised the room and the space that you give the universe to work their magic, right? Okay, so now let's go into step number 2, aligning. This is a little bit difficult, and this is something I still work on every day. Clearly, this is stuff that you can work on every day. This isn't like, oh, I do it once and that's it, right? It's about consistent efforts over time. So this is where it gets interesting. So stick with me here. Have you heard the saying, intuition whispers and anxiety screams? If you have, then you probably know that most of us don't know when we are being divinely guided towards an action, or when our ego is in control. Let me know if you guys struggle with this in the comments, because I feel like this is super, super common, right? Most people are living their life through their ego, living their life being zombies, allowing their circumstances, their thoughts, their boss, whatever, to rule them, right? So getting in touch with your intuition is step 1 of being able to confidently and efficiently differentiate the voices in your head from the feelings in your body. Hi, Allie. Hello, so good to see you. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for liking. I was gonna say something, but you know what? I'll send you a message instead. Let me not. Okay, so I love how a lot of clients that I've had, like you guys also support me here. People have done personal readings for it. I hate using the word client, because to me it seems very professional, but we get so deep in our readings that I just end up becoming friends with a lot of the folks that I help out. So anyways, I get so excited to see you guys here. Okay, where was I? So you can think of this as a daily practice and a muscle that grows to become your greatest superpower. Learning to listen to your intuition and getting in touch with our feelings is not the piece of the puzzle. It is just step 1. See, I feel like I need to update that sentence. Is not the only piece of the puzzle. That's what it is. Okay. Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh. So many people are coming in right now. I'm kind of losing track of everything. Hi, Josie. So excited to see you. Okay. Your thoughts have the ability to mold your reality, much like seeds do when they are sown in the rich soil of the cosmos. The bountiful nature of the cosmos is aligned with your positive, empowered thoughts, allowing your aspirations to materialize into physical gifts, right? So without sounding all technical, that's how you manifest. It all starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts affect how you feel. Your feelings affect your vibration. And what do we know? We need to be a vibrational match to align to the manifestations that we want. You can think of human emotions as different vibrational frequencies on an energetic spectrum. Joy, love, thankfulness, being grateful are all examples of positive emotions that resonate at higher frequencies, denoting increased energy and a sense of well-being. Negative feelings such as fear, wrath, and despair, on the other hand, correspond to a lower vibrational frequency, which are a sign of decreased energy and probable suffering. The spectrum of emotions covers the vibrational range, and each emotion affects a person's overall energetic condition, their sense of well-being, and interactions with the world, right? Other people, and the way that you see other people, and the way you feel situations and other people make them feel or make you feel. A more peaceful and balanced life might result from comprehending and controlling these emotions and the aura you admit that others can subconsciously pick up on, right? That's why when, like, for example, when I was like a teenager, right, high school, middle school kind of vibes, I was very shy and I did not want to be talked to, and my face said it, right? I would always look down, I had a sweater on. I felt like I had almost like this energetic bubble of F you, I don't want to talk to you, don't talk to me because I don't want to talk to you, that kind of energy, right? And when I started breaking out of that shyness and coming out of my mold and wanting to interact with people, I started sitting up with my shoulders back, right? I stopped hunching over. I was slowly opening up my sweaters or taking my sweaters off, so I wasn't so covered up anymore. And I live in a very humid climate. There's no reason for me to have my sweater all the way zipped up. Okay, I just wanted to be clear on that. It was really more of an insecurity thing and a not wanting to be seen, not wanting to even interact with humans kind of thing. And even though I desired to have friends and I desired to be seen, my actions and my thoughts, my feelings were all detracting those things, detracting people and opportunities from me. So just wanted to kind of bring that up as an example of how everything can manifest, and you can block your own blessings or you can block the desires that you truly have. All right, so by increasing your vibration and frequency, you open yourself to the infinite possibilities of the cosmos or the universe. Accept love, appreciation, and joy as your compass, and observe how the cosmos reflects your higher condition. The universe works in your favor when you project positivity and have faith in the unbounded potential of your dreams, opening doors and causing synchronicities to direct you in the direction of your manifestations. Remember that embracing the energy of your aspirations is an essential part of manifestation. It goes beyond wishful thinking. You will witness your dreams come true if you visualize them with unflinching trust. Believe that the universe will provide the ideal opportunity and that every step you take will bring you closer to your goal. Embrace the ability you have to direct your thoughts and elevate your vibration, and watch the universe bend to your will as your dreams come true with lightning fast precision. Dare to dream, trust in your abilities, and create the life you've always wanted. And I didn't really go too deep into it here, but I am going to add on pages where we go into examples of how this stuff can manifest and tools and, mannerisms, habits, things that you can use throughout your day to get started, but also to keep up with aligning and your own journey. And then I did a lot of research for this book. I didn't exclusively look at twin flame things. I looked at manifesting. I looked at spiritual leaders. And so somebody who is really good at helping with visualization and manifestation is, thank you. This is actually a mandala. I believe that's what they're called. And they're for meditating. It's 108 beads. And this is rose quartz, clear quartz, turquoise, and cherry quartz. It's very soothing and nourishing, and helps you accept others on top of attracting love and positive energy, right? So I thought this was, I've just been wearing it because we're just having a chill day, we're just vibing here. Let me drink some tea. How are you guys enjoying this so far? Am I boring you by reading this chapter? It's quite a long chapter. We have a few more pages to go, just a few more. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I just want to say I'm really thankful for doing Livemas, and you guys have given me such great feedback. I'm happy that I'm sharing little bits and pieces of my book with you guys, because the feedback I've gotten has just been amazing. So, and yes, I have had experience with angel numbers. Okay, so I'm glad that you guys are liking this. Let's continue. So yes, Neville Goddard, if you haven't heard of him, we actually talked about him a little bit in one of the previous Livemas episodes that we've been doing here on TikTok, and all of the replays should be up to date on YouTube. Today's will be up tomorrow on YouTube, so that's kind of what I've been doing. So if you missed today's, or if you had to leave early, don't worry, it will be up on my YouTube tomorrow. But I'm going to read you guys this quote from his book. This book is amazing, by the way. It's called The Power of Awareness, and it's super short, such a quick read. I read it in less than a day. Okay. I think I saw a fake account come in to the live. So just know this is my main account. I only have one extra account, and it's called Soledadtarot Respirited. So if you guys are getting messages from accounts that don't have like my correct username, it's not me. I would never message you first. Please don't get scammed. I just wanted to say that because I saw a fake account come in and leave really quickly. So just wanted to let you guys know. All right, let me share this quote with you. All right, so magnetism is not generated, it is displayed. Health, wealth, beauty, and genius are not created. They are only manifested by the arrangement of your mind. That is by the concept of yourself, and your concept is all that you accept and consent to as true. Puppies, come. Come, puppies. Hold on, I don't know if you guys heard that. Puppies, come. You want to come here? He said no. We're not going to bother him. We're not going to bother him. Oh, well. Alrighty then. So, what you can consent to, or what you consent to, can only be discovered by uncritical observation of your actions to life. So kind of the example that I give, right? Okay, so now we're gonna go into the unsung hero, and this is where I feel like a lot of frustration lays, because if you know anything about twin flame journeys, you know that one of the main lessons is patience, and that's one of the main lessons you learn in separation, right? It's frustrating, it's annoying. Booba always does look, he either looks shocked, or like my sister will say he looks like a puppy from a shelter. Like he just looks like that commercial that's like, in the arms of an angel. I don't remember the name of that song, but yeah, like those commercials of those puppies that are in cages, and he just always looks like just so like, he's kind of awkward like that, but you know, we love him anyways. Yeah, like saying please adopt me, like he's just, but yeah, I don't know, should we get closer and bother him? No, he'll come here if he wants to. The thing is, my dog really is camera shy, and he knows when I'm filming, and he doesn't really enjoy it, so I don't like to force him. I just, you know. And he's like, you talking about me? You want your belly rubs? You want your belly rubs? But anyways, let's get back to finishing this book, or this chapter, because we only have 2 more pages left. And yes. The unsung hero. The final and utmost arduous step is patience. In order to succeed in a twin flame journey, and really in your life path, it is by practicing patience. Patience with yourself, your circumstances, and others, especially with your twin, okay? Because I know sometimes you're like, bro, it can be very frustrating. So, patience with yourself and your circumstances and others. In moments where you need help being patient, work on your breathing, then remove yourself from any situation that tests your patience. Going on a walk, petting your dog, reading, writing, and painting are just a few examples of activities that will help shift your energy to a more calming one. I know it can be annoying to hear, just breathe and everything will be fine. But let's put this into perspective using science, right? Because breathing does work. I know it's annoying to hear, but it really does work. Going on walks, that really does work. Touching grass, it works, you guys. I'm a psychic, I know, okay? Yeah, so it's been proven that when we are stressed or anxious, our breathing patterns change. So it's your responsibility to take back control. Although it may take your mind time to process the thoughts and emotions, you can easily take control of your breathing in just a few moments, right? So it's easier to take control of your breathing than it is to take control of negative thoughts or spiraling or emotions, right? I think with thoughts and emotions, you have to let them pass and serve their purpose and feel what you gotta feel, think what you gotta think in order to release them. Whereas with your breathing, it's your body. You can take back control at any moment, right? After all, the main objective of breathing is to bring oxygen back into your lungs, which regulates your blood or the blood flow of oxygen. Sorry. I don't know why I struggled with that for a second, but anyways, our muscles and organs must have enough oxygen to work at their best, which encourages a feeling of vitality and well-being, right? So getting control of your breathing is going to help get control of your feelings and make it easier for you to get control of your thoughts. Controlled breathing offers a gentle path to inner peace and is a potent instrument for helping us remain calm in the face of life's difficulties, including a difficult twin flame journey. Let's examine the advantages from a sympathetic and compassionate viewpoint, right? So let's go through just a few top 3 things that breathing can do for you. Body calming. When we practice controlled breathing, the stress response in our bodies is gradually reduced. We can tell our nervous system to calm down by inhaling slowly and deeply. This causes a decrease in heart rate and blood pressure, which enhances mental clarity and physical wellness. And we need mental clarity. We need to remain mentally clear so that we don't let this journey become obsessive or take over our lives too much, right? Because nobody wants to feel like that. Enhances in cognitive function. When we practice controlled breathing to reduce stress, our cognitive abilities become better. We develop stronger concentration, problem solving, and decision-making skills, which help us overcome obstacles more efficiently and successfully. Emotional resilience. We build emotional resilience when we practice taking back control of our breathing in tense circumstances, especially if you're in separation with your twin. Just saying. So this resilience increases our capacity to handle stress in general and enables us to deal with current stressors more successfully in the future. Of course, there's so much more we can cover on this subject, but for now, as the iconic world-renowned artist Ariana Grande said once, just keep breathing and breathing and breathing. Okay. And speaking of Ariana Grande, I did a whole video on her, and the craziest thing happened to me because this is gonna sound insane. This is gonna be woo-woo, so if you're into this, if you're into, readings and stuff, then it probably won't bother you. But I was meditating outside in nature, and her essence came to me and was literally like, you need to take that video down because some of the things you said were wrong. And I was like, okay, sure, like, I'm open to being wrong, like, tell me what happened. And she was like, I do have a twin flame and I am destined for love. Whether I learned my lessons in this lifetime or in another one is nobody's business. So I think I pissed her energy off and was like, hey, because if you guys have seen my video that I did on Ariana Grande's newest relationship, it's on my YouTube. I did it a while back. You'll know that I did say I don't think she has a twin flame. And I think because her energy was coming off as so unbothered, detached, just didn't care about anybody else's feelings. Her energy was focused on is making money, her appearances, all this stuff. So when that energy comes through to me, I'm like, this person does not want divine love. They have what they want already. And so that was kind of the thing. So I might do an updated video. Let me know if you guys want me to do an updated video on celebrities. Can celebrities have twin flames, or have some of them met their twin flames and all of that? Because I think that'd be a cool series to explore. And I think we would benefit a lot from this updated version of Ariana's story. So if you guys want me to do that, let me know. Leave me comments. Give this live some likes. Maybe if we can get back up to 10,000 likes by the end of this live, then I'll do a revised version of that, and maybe I'll do it for Livemas. We'll do a whole twin flame celebrity reading, collective reading here on Livemas. So let me know if you guys want that. Okay, so here I gave you some practical patience affirmations. So just practicing patience affirmations is the next section here, and this is kind of the last section that we have, because patience is super important, I'm telling you. It's not about waiting around, it's about letting go and trusting. Here's some helpful affirmations to help you raise your vibration to bring in your manifestations faster. And again, this can apply not just in twin flames, divine love, and any other kind of manifestation that you're waiting for, right? Because something that's really good and worthwhile is not going to come to you quickly. Otherwise, if the universe gave you everything you wanted right away, you'd be a spoiled kid. You wouldn't learn your lessons. You wouldn't evolve, right? So you have to understand that you are learning lessons and evolving as part of the journey and the process, and that is a gift within itself. You can practice these affirmations daily at any given point in time. I do recommend mornings and evenings for best results. Make sure there are no distractions, and you repeat each affirmation back to yourself, either out loud or in your thoughts. So you don't have to say this out loud. You can say this in your thoughts. And I'm going to read those affirmations, but I am going to take a sip of my tea for a moment. Alright, so there's 11 affirmations here. I'm going to share them all with you, and you guys can take screenshots. Here's the first one, in case you wanted to take a screenshot and wanted to keep these, and I'll show you the rest when we flip the page. Okay, so everything I desire is coming to me in divine timing. I trust that the universe will deliver all my desires to me when I need them and when I am meant to receive them, so that everything aligns perfectly. And here is the second page for the rest of the affirmations, in case anyone wanted to take a screenshot real quick or wanted to save these affirmations. Alright, so I am open to the many blessings the universe is sending to me right now and planning to send to me in the near future. Number 3, I choose to be patient today, as I know this will lead to manifestations coming to me with ease. Number 4, I am willing to wait for my blessings to manifest, as I know what is good, pure, and abundant is worth being patient for. Number 5, I allow my manifestations to come in divine timing, as I trust the universe is working on something even better than I could have imagined. Number 6, I always take the time to respond with an open mind. Number 7, I am committed to my soul's purpose regardless of how long it takes. Number 8, I trust the process and embrace the time it takes to heal. Number 9, I choose to take my time to listen patiently and allow my heart to lead. Number 10, I honor my feelings and the feelings of others. Number 11, I choose to see being patient as my strength for myself and for others. I think number 11 is so important. I choose to see me being patient as my strength for myself and for others. Such a powerful one. Okay. And then I am going to be doing a YouTube video with these affirmations and a more ASMR thing. So look out for that, and that way you guys can replay it, and do what you will with it. But what did you guys think? That is it. That is chapter 9. What did you guys think of the chapter? Any feedback? What did you love? What did you hate? And I'm going to be sticking around just for a moment to answer any questions that you guys have about twin flames, the twin flame journey, or anything that we just read. So please start typing up any questions you may have right now, and we will get into it. We're at 6,000 likes so far, so if we can get up to 10,000, then I will end up doing a reading on twin flames and celebrities, any celebrity you guys want. I'm thinking of doing Ariana Grande since I need to do a revised version of hers, but if you guys had a specific couple or anything in mind, let me know. Oh, you thought the book was well paced? That's good. I'm glad. That is amazing feedback. Okay, so how do you get a runner to stop running from the connection? So I would say the best thing is to break the dynamic, right? So whenever there's a runner, there's a chaser. So if you're the chaser, you need to stop chasing. And that is, in simple terms, what you can do to break a runner-chaser dynamic. Obviously, set healthy boundaries. Don't just ghost somebody, right? Tell them what your boundaries are, what you're desiring. And if they are not able to talk right now, that's okay. You're going to be doing your own thing in the meantime, and you're done chasing them. All right. Did you or your twin flame get into separation at some point? Oh my God, many times. The drama. The ongoing drama. Okay. Any other question, you guys? Let me see if I missed any from over here. So yeah, separation is a big part of the journey. It's normal. Everyone goes through it. Don't feel alone. Yeah. Are you back with your twin flame? So I'm going to share more about my twin flame story in another video. Maybe I won't do it for Life Miss this year, but I will be sharing more of my personal experience. I just want to do it in a way where my twin flame does not feel put on blast, because they are a very private person, and I also don't believe in sharing my relationship with the world. I'm going to be honest with you. You're not going to catch me doing couple things or twin flame things with my twin on the internet, because I don't think that's my purpose. I think my purpose is to help share messages and to help you guys. But for me to actually be putting my whole life out there, or the life of somebody else, is not... It's not aligned. It doesn't feel good to me. So I never want to put stuff on my account that I'm forcing myself to do, or that feels forced. Okay. Let's see. The fact that I broke is pretty cool. He can never chase, I attract. Exactly. We don't chase, we attract. How do you know someone is your twin flame? Hold on. There's a lot of questions, you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to answer a few more. Okay. Having twin flame drama since 42 years. Yeah, period. Welcome. Okay, what to do with narcissistic twin flame? I would say don't label them narcissistic unless you are their psychiatrist. But I feel like in twin flame connections, especially divine masculine, can come off as narcissistic or have narcissistic traits. That's actually a good topic to go into. So I might add that on to Life Miss for next week. We already have the schedule for this week, but for the next set, I think I might add that on, because that's something that a lot of people experience, and I don't want to invalidate that experience because it is very real. So we're going to break that down in another Life Miss or in another video coming up. How do you know someone is your twin flame? Go back to day one's replay, because I explained twin flames versus soulmates versus karmics. I'm not going to explain it again because I've already explained it a bunch of times. But your twin flame is basically your same soul. Okay. And I give a whole explanation on it. So definitely go back to my YouTube channel, watch day one of Live Miss, where we break that down for you. Because I'm not going to do it justice right now. Okay. So what else? Any advice for meditating and bringing in your energy after a day of being energetically drained? Oh my goodness, yes. The first thing is, if you can, go outside and get some fresh air, even if you're just putting your feet in the grass. do that. Something that's really helpful when I've had a stressful day and I have a lot going on and I feel charged, like energetically charged, and I feel like there's a lot weighing on me, I use music. Honestly, meditation music, gamma rays or gamma frequency 40 hertz has been a lifesaver. So that's something that I use because sometimes you really want to get in the mood and you can't. Another thing you can do is aromatherapy, so essential oils, incense, candles, light something to help your mind get you into a better spot. Pet your dog. Pet your dog. You know, your dog. Spend some time in bed alone. Get yourself a big plushie. Things that make you happy, that remind you that you are comfortable and you are safe. But music and smell is really going to get you out of your thoughts. So that's really important, and also changing your environment. But yes, those are my main tips for you. Hopefully that helps. Also, if you're bored with your routine, you know, find a new routine. If you've been playing a lot of music, do a guided meditation instead, and vice versa. Crystals, you know, and if you're meditating standing up or sitting down, you know, lay down for once. You know, sometimes you can't just be like sitting crisscross applesauce, because it is very, you know, it can be like just mundane. So switch it up. There is no right or wrong way to do it. Oh my god, my leg fell asleep, you guys. Hold up. Oh, my leg fell asleep. Oh my gosh. It's raining today too, so okay, I'm gonna answer one more question. I'm glad the advice is helping. Okay. You don't think that you're giving hope to people for nothing, telling them they're coming back? Honestly, when I do collective readings, I read the cards how they are. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, it is what it is, right? But I'm also very honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat things or excuse bad behavior. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hi. Well, thank you for coming in and catching one of these lives. I'm actually on time. Okay. And I think that is it. I did see, so the last question I'm seeing here is twin flame may have be DP. Any suggestions? Patience. Get them help. Try to provide resources, but don't push it on them. No controlling, right? We're detaching. Don't use somebody having a mental illness or possibly having one as an excuse to keep them around, especially if they're not behaving well towards you. So I just wanted to say, yeah, if that's your situation where you feel like your twin flame is suffering through some type of mental illness, mental health issue, show them that through your own healing, lead by example. You know, give them the resources that you think are going to help them, but there's no need of forcing or controlling. If it gets toxic, you need to remove yourself. It's not an excuse to keep someone around. All right. Let's see. All right, so that's it. Those are all the questions I'm gonna answer for today. Oh, thank you. Do you ever feel drawn towards certain people when you do a reading? Yeah, so if you do personal readings with me, I feel your energy more when I'm doing collective readings. So you may find that sometimes we'll do a session and then, you know, you'll go on my account and you'll see a reading that's just your situation or answering a question that you had that maybe we didn't even answer in our personal sessions. So that I actually feel is very real. So when YouTubers are like, oh, if you subscribe, like, I'll feel your energy, like, I actually believe in that somewhat. I'm still a little skeptical about it, but I do believe that, you know, the more your energy engages with my energy through social media or personal readings, the more that I'm able to pick up and read for you in collective readings. So that I think is very true. And I think that's it, you guys. Thank you for spending this time with me. Don't forget to check out the pinned video on my account so that you know what other topics we're going to be discussing for the rest of Lifemas. And don't forget to sign up for updates. If you are looking to purchase this book, you can sign up to get exclusive discounts and updates and be the first ones to know when this book is going to become available so that you can purchase it. But besides that, I will catch you guys tomorrow, same time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope that you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye, guys.